Alright, so here is the puff jewelry that I made, and I will link the tutorial to how I learned how to make something like this down in the description bar, because I don't want to film a whole tutorial on that when I feel that there's a pretty good tutorial already out there. I think it's fairly common sense. I mean, I just had some chains, and I have some jump rings, and I had a broken earring, so that's what this is. I lost an earring, and so this is the remaining earring, and I just popped this pendant off of that earring and, you know, used it for this. And these are just bobby pins that I added to the jump rings so that they can stick into your hair. So it's pretty simple to do it like all the way out and just from scratch make your own, but what I wanted to do here today is show you how easy it is to make something out of something you already have. So I will be back in a moment with a couple of options for that. So I don't know about you guys, but maybe I'm pretty hard on my jewelry or something. I don't know what it is, but I always seem to lose jewelry, particularly earrings, because I'm stubborn and I don't wear those little backings that they have for them. So I have a lot of like lone earrings. These earrings I got from, I think, H&M. This is an earring. I actually didn't lose the other one, but I didn't want to put both of them in the video. The problem with these earrings is just that they're really heavy, and they were pulling on my ear uncomfortably, but I really like this sort of like icicle detail that's going on here. This is a charm bracelet from when I was a child. It has seahorses and cherubs and unicorns and all kinds of things on it, so it's pretty whimsical, but I think it would be really cool for this purpose. And then this is just a pearl necklace that I broke, apparently. I mean, I buy a lot of my jewelry from like Forever 21 and H&M because I know that I lose my jewelry, and I'm not really at a stage in my life where fine jewelry is important to me. So I don't really stress too much about buying stuff that's really nice. So you can see, like, I just have all these things laying around, and there's really no reason for all these things to go to waste. So I want to show how you can just turn these old pieces of jewelry that may or may not have any place in your life right now into something that you can use right now. Now, this may seem obvious to some, it may seem not obvious to others, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there because I know that I have a little bit of an earring graveyard going on, and I feel like it's a waste of money, and I also feel like it's a waste of space to have them but not be doing anything with them. And sure, my hair could use a little extra blingage, so let's get into it. So what I have here are some crazy looking tools, and these are from like a jewelry making kit that my mom bought me once. And so this is like a pair of sort of wire cutters. These are just some pliers, and I forget what these are called, but they're sort of like round instead of flat, so they're helpful for dealing with, you know, rounded, like circular jump rings and such like that. I also have a bag of jump rings, and I don't really remember what size these are, but I bought them off of like Etsy, so they're just like a little ring, and that's what I'm going to be using today. So we're going to take this earring as my first example and just open up the place where the earring attachment goes, and open it up enough just to slip this out. So now this is no longer an earring, it's just a sort of dangly pendant thing. And to be honest, I probably, yep, looks like I can just take a bobby pin, slide it through there, and maybe I'll do another one just for the sake of security. Okay. So now we have 2 bobby pins in this former earring. And now it's a hair accessory, and you can just shove it into your bun, into your puff, into whatever sort of style you're doing where you think that that might look nice, and it'll have a little blingage going on, and it'll be cute. So here I have the charm bracelet from my childhood that I don't wear, although I can fit it because my wrists are very small. And I don't actually want to destroy it because I think my mom would freak out if I destroyed it, so I won't. So I'm just going to, it's still the clasp of the jewelry is intact. I can just put a bobby pin through the connector on one side. See, this is getting even easier than I thought. And then once again through the connector on the other side. And there you go. Just like the one that I made, basically, you have a little chain for your head. And this took literally like 10 seconds to do. But now you have a whole new use for it in your life, because I mean it's sort of funny. It might be a really funny thing to wear, but I think it's cute too. If you want to do something a little more intricate, you can, using maybe a broken necklace like this one. So the proper way to open a jump ring is to take one side, and you see there's like that seam there, and you just want to open it like that, opening it sideways. Just want to have it opened sideways. And you slip it through one end of the necklace. And then I'm going to connect it like this, so I'm going to slip it also through this end of the necklace. And you can often just close it with your fingers. So now we have 2 connected pieces. Now it's pretty long, so I'm going to double it up and connect this side. Connect that with the existing clasp on the necklace. And then take another jump ring. I'm just gonna pull it open. Loop it through 2 parts of the necklace. And there you go. So all I would have to do to complete this is cut off this little tail end. So I'm gonna use my crappy wire nippers, and hopefully they'll work. Okay, so now we have another one all ready to go. So let me get bobby pins. So now you have another accessory ready to be worn in your hair. And so now we have 1, 2, and 3 new uses for jewelry that you already had in minutes. So I would suggest that you pick up some jump rings. I have gold and silver, just so that I have bases covered, and you actually don't really need the pliers and everything if you don't think that you're going to be making a lot of jewelry and really need to make that investment. But I would say it's good to have the jump rings and such, because then you really can just repurpose your jewelry really quickly, or repair your jewelry really quickly. So that's what I would suggest. I hope that this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.